What's up, motherfuckers? The World Blitz champions came to the end, and in the last round, I faced the Colombian player Juan Jose Cano Alcaraz, a friend that I made in the tournament. Let's trade that one moment. Okay. I had 7 point of 12, so with a win in the last round, I could end with 8 of 13. So let's see the game. Okay, I open with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, Spanish opening, bishop e4, knight f6, castle, bishop e7, rook e1, b5, of the principal line, bishop b3. Here, sword castle was the marshal. My opponent chose the main line d6, c3, sword castle, h3, stopping bishop g4. That's the idea. Okay, d4 here was possible, but after bishop g4, okay, there are many theories here, but h3 was slightly better, preventing bishop on d4. Now with the idea of play d4 now. And here black have many moves. The three most principals are knight b8, knight a5, and bishop b7. For example, rook e8 was possible. Knight d7 was another option. That's the Tsigorin, who was the most common move in the past. Nowadays, the people doesn't use so much because the machines say that white is better, but that was the most popular move in the past. Knight e5, bishop c2, followed by c5. But here d4, and after queen c7. The problem is that in the past, white plays 92, who is not so strong. But now the machine say that after d5, white is better. And bishop b7, the Zaitsev was, for example, bishop b6 here was the other move. And white can like take here and d4 or just d4. Both moves are possible. Yes, bishop the Zaitsev was the another line, d4, rook e8, 92, bishop f8, a4. That's the Zaitsev. Okay, my opponent chose the Breyer, opening employed sometimes by Magnus Carlsen. So, okay, the most accurate according to the machine was play Marshall, but once you play d6, c3 Sarcasm, maybe the or the Zaitsev of the Breyer are the better option. The Breyer was solid too. Okay, the idea of knight b8 was can move the pawn to c5 to try to control the d4 and place the knight on d7 and the bishop on b7 was the correct placement of the pieces. In knight b8, d4, knight b7, knight b2, bishop b7, and here in the game happened to me one strange thing. I play this position like dozens of times. The Breyer. Always I play bishop c2, was the main move. After rook e8, here I employ the move knight f1 with the idea of knight g3. For example, in classic games, I played once against Gomez Ledo, international master of Cuba, and we made draw. And the other move, no, sorry, against Ledo I played, I don't remember, but I employed that in two games. Once I played knight f1, yes, knight f1 against Ledo. And another game, the last year in Sweden, I played a4 here, who was interesting too. Followed by bishop d3, putting pressure in this pawn, but hey, in one moment with white, you're going to play knight f1, knight g3, who was the plan. So that's for example, that's the main line of this position. Knight f1, bishop f8, knight g3, e6, a4, bishop d7. And now white plan was first attack this, for example, attack this pawn with bishop d3, and then the plan was bishop d5, followed by queen d2. And if a6, just return to e3 or d2 and play queen d2, or simply bishop. I prefer Italy bishop e3, but okay, bishop d2 was possible, followed by queen c1, attack this pawn, and then maybe play b3, bishop d3, attacking this pawn. So that's the white plan in that position. But during the I completely forget that, and my mind collapsed, and I play four. I was thinking that we are some orders bad or something. I don't know what happened in my mind, but I play four. Okay, was a good move too. Here c5 was the refutation of it, not the refutation, but why a4 was not so great because black have c5. But okay, my opponent saw rook a who wasn't the best. Here I play knight g5, attacking the pawn, because I can always repeat with knight f3 that I made in the game. But here I have this interesting move, bishop takes f7, rook takes, queen b3, and d5, and it takes and f4. And black is in some troubles to here, so the position of course was so complicated. In material were equal, I have more rook and a pawn against two pieces. So two pieces used to be better, but in material more is equal, but white have, black have a safer king, and white is putting pressure in the center with all the pawns and apart, the b5 pawn is hanging, so white is slightly better here. A bit take on f7 could be interesting. Okay, yeah, return to f3. Okay, I return to e5, and here, because I have the option of take on f7, return to e3, to f3, suppose a draw. So for that reason, I just play bishop c2. And here after a6, I reach a position that I know and I play in the past. But again, in this game, I don't remember the plans and I play so bad. Knight f3, rook e8, and here we reach the we transpose to the position who can lead if, for example, black plays um, h6 here or b7, d4, and okay, here the main move for rook e8, rook e8. But what happened? Now white have this three repetition. So for that reason, Karpov invented this move here. But after a6, just white have enough time to go to g3 with the knight. Sorry, yes, knight d8. Sorry, bishop here. No, I have. No, sorry, here I can take, and sorry, and take, and take here. But who was it? Knight f3, b6. Sorry. Knight d8 here. Okay. No, just black have no time to go with the knight to d7. Sorry. Yes, like I'm telling I don't remember what they told me. Yes, that's it. Just simply after a6, here we reach a position that I play in the past, and here I have many experience in the type of position. And here, when black plays g6, a6, white would plan was h4 to end in h5, and then plays the bishop on e3 and the queen on d2. Another useful move was pawn b3. I played bishop d3, so the problem was d5. Of course, was not so clear this position. But here the best move was d5, especially in rapid. Was difficult to calculate all this line with this pawn breakthroughs. But okay, black have here d5, take, and queen e6. And black is fine here because I have my king open, and simply that. But okay, of course that was not so easy. He played the passive move c6, and here again I have the advantage, but I should play the correct plan. Which it's like I playing this position hundred of times. Bishop b3, follow by queen d2, and put pressure in the king side, and then go slowly with c3. I played it hundred of times, and in one moment you can play your h4 or make some sacrifice with the knight. I played this many times in normal games, in training games with friends. But I don't know why he plays the queen on fucking b3. It's the strangest move ever because this pawn is not under attack. The f7 pawn cannot be weak, so I just not understand what I play queen b3. Well, I always play bishop b3, queen d2 in these positions. But okay, I don't know, my head ordered my hand to place the queen on b3. I don't understand. Okay, queen c7 of course. Okay, plays well the bishop on e3. Maybe b6. Typical move is to force white to make something in the queen side. And if a5 doesn't matter to lose a tempo because black wants to me to place the pawn e5. Here the machines prefer a little bit take on b5, take, and And knight h4 using the fact that I have the queen on b3. At least we use a little bit and we attack the g6 pawn. But okay, I play e5 more or less fast, queen b7. And now, great decision. I return with the queen to d2. Was better to return to d1, but okay, it was more or less similar. But okay, yes, simply queen d1 was better. But yes, I made the great decision to just return with the queen because the queen was misplaced there. And apart, black now is threatening c5. And he should play knight b6 to force a5 first because here I can take here. Or take on, yes, take on b5. Okay, knight b6, a5, knight b7. Here I return with the queen because the queen black is threatening c5. He plays c5, of course, d5, c4, bishop f1. 95 here, 92 good move, covering the b3 square and defending e4. The knight is misplaced on f3, knight f7, and I play b4, good move. Rook b1 was one good option, and I have another also interesting option. It was sacrifice the piece on c4, b takes, bishop takes. Um, and that's strange because, okay, I sacrifice a piece for 2 pawns, but let's see the black pieces. Yes, black pieces are not making nothing here. This bishop was also passive. This bishop the same. The knights only have one square, and he's going to lose the square after before. So black should give back the piece in one moment, sacrificing on e4 or something like this. Because black cannot play passive like, for example, knight f6 before knight d7 here. White is maybe completely winning. Yeah, just we're going to go back with the bishop. I don't know what, and then start to push the queen side pawn. And black have no plan. All the black pieces are so passive. So that's also interesting thing. But okay, before was good. She takes, knight takes, rook here, take, and here I place bad the rook. I played the rook on c1 when the correct the square was b1. With the idea of after c4, my opponent having before. And just accepting that the c5 is for black, and I'm going to enter on b6 with the rook. And apart on c1, black have in many position the fork of knight b3. So rook, the b1 was simply the correct square for the rook, and c4 was possible too. Okay, I place back the rook, c4 finally, but the problem is that here black have b4. If I had the rook on b1, before it's not possible. Uh, then I finally play the rook on b1 in 2 tempos, rook b8. Now, okay, the machine is like rook b2 to play queen b1. Interesting idea. Now I play knight d2 for was normal b3. Queen b2 was not a straight move, but yes, I don't know how to comment about the move. Of course, I play queen d1 to protect the d3 square, but I can simply play queen b2, and if knight d3, I have queen e3. But here black have the move knight d4, but here I can play just bishop b6 followed by queen b3. Sorry, your first, I can play with rook d1, defending the d2 square and then take here. That was a complicated position because black have queen here, knight g3 was not an easy position, but was better to place the queen on b2. Okay, queen d1 was possible too. And here, rook a4 was better, defending the c4 pawn. Because, okay, I calculate bishop b6, of course, queen c4, knight g3, queen d5, knight takes, and rook takes. And okay, black have like 2 pawns up. And, okay, black is better. But if I in one moment I manage to take the a6 pawn, this pawn is going to be so strong. But okay, black is better here, of course. I don't know, my opponent didn't take the c pawn, and he decided to, well, for that reason, here rook a4, defending c4 was better. Okay, he goes back to c8, but now I have a good position again. Rook b3 knight here. Rook g3 was a little bit strange because I haven't any pieces attacking the king side, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to check my opponent with only one rook. That's okay. King h7. Here rook b1 and h4 is slightly better. Okay, break queen c2 normal. f5. And here, yes, the machines prefer knight c3 or rook d1. They play rook a3, trying to attack with more pieces. Bishop b7, great, good move, h4. And after my opponent mistake with f4, giving me the f4 square, bishop e5. And here I just need to sacrifice the exchange, win the game, knight d6, bishop takes, rook takes. And I'm just winning. This king is so weak. The b7 bishop is not playing. Black have all his pieces too far from the king side, and this knight is a beast. And he's going to play h5, knight h4, and just simply the white king was also open, and the light square bishop doesn't defend. Maybe if this bishop was on x7 or something, black can be fine, but here I just completely win. It's just open the position against the king and just win the game. I only giving a rook for a bishop and a pawn is not material. But okay, he play like a bit. Queen d2, rook b8, and rook h3, leaving the pin, rook b7, h5. Okay, fine, he plays a knight on g6. Here I made a huge mistake. I just return with the rook and go back to e1. Forget the rook on h6, on h3. It's not making nothing. Okay, in the past, in one moment, makes some sense to have the rook into the king side, but now after the king side close with h5 and I put a great knight on g6, I just should return to e1. It's a thought that I play g4. Well, of course, I like that because this open his light squares and my king is not going to be unsafe. But what happened after f4? The pawn is hanging now. So huge mistake. It's g4. Until here I was playing more or less well, but that's the move that made me lose the game. F4, okay, f3 give me some option, but the huge problem of all was g4. I take here, panicking, but I miss this intermezzo move, and here I completely lost the rook is coming to be two and apart. I open his bishop and I try to make something. So now black has his both bishops open and he's completely winning. Rook b2, queen e1, and yes, checkmate. Yeah, bad game. Sorry if I forgot the Breyer order with bishop c2. But okay, a4 was playable. Then here I reach a great position. And instead of play the normal plan with h4 or bishop e3, queen d2, I play okay, bishop d3, who is not horrible, but queen b3 here have no chance. Bishop e3 and queen d2 was the normal plan. And then after is a good position here. First I missed the opportunity of sacrifice the exchange with a winning position. Very bad. And then I open my king and I lost because I opened my king just I missed a four and my king was open. So that's the last game of the Rapid and Blitz World Championship. And after 6 days of competition, the tournament ends. So I enjoy so much playing the tournament. That's a great experience. I made many friends and I play against many masters of all the continents. So that was a great tournament. I have bad results in both tournaments. In Rapid, I finished with 5 points of 9, and in Blitz, I finished with 7 points of 13. That's why now I share all the games in YouTube, and this helped me to analyze to and improve, and I hope that this help us to improve too. So until okay, in this month I'm going to play some rapid tournament, but until December I'm not going to play any classic tournament, but I'm going to still sharing games of myself in the past of this summer or the tournament that I'm going to play, the rapid tournament that I'm going to play this month, or more elite games. So let's see Let's see my next videos. Bye bye.